Netflix has the Angelina Jolie movie So Steamy. It destroyed America's hottest marriage. My first world problem is quite simple. No matter how many streaming services I subscribe to, it's hard to find an action movie that balances unforgettable scenes of mayhem with memorable characters and quotable dialogue. But would you believe that we got a nearly perfect action film 2 decades ago? One whose production destroyed the marriage of Brad Pitt and friend star Jennifer Aniston? That movie is Mr. and Mrs. Smith, 2005, and you can now stream all of its retro glory on Netflix. A well-armed marriage is a polite marriage. The premise of Mr. and Mrs. Smith is that a married couple is undergoing counseling, but neither wants to confess their mutual secret. Each is secretly a super spy working for a rival organization. When they are both assigned the same target, though, each discovers that their mild-mannered spouse is actually a globe-trotting secret agent. This threatens to either destroy their marriage or make it stronger than ever before, and the final outcome may depend on who gets to their gun first. The cast of Mr. and Mrs. Smith is full of big names, including Adam Brody, best known for the OC television series, as the target both of our titular agents are assigned to eliminate. Speaking of secret agents, early-aught staple, Vince Vaughn, best known for Wedding Crashers, plays Mr. Smith's bestie and co-worker. On top of that, the movie features first-class character actors Keith David, best known for They Live, and Michelle Monaghan, best known for Gone Baby Gone, in relatively small but memorable parts. The sexiest action movie ever made. The best performances, though, come from Mr. and Mrs. Smith themselves. Brad Pitt absolutely devours this leading man role, turning his good looks and charisma into a weapon every bit as lethal as anything wielded by his character. Angelina Jolie, meanwhile, gives a femme fatale performance markedly better than the excellent one she delivered in films like Wanted. Plus, the chemistry the two actors shared, chemistry strong enough to cause Brad Pitt's divorce, is very clear on screen, adding layers of sexual tension that make this complex relationship practically jump off the screen. Why is Mr. and Mrs. Smith credited with causing Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston, once the hottest celebrity couple in the world, to get a divorce? The short answer is that Pitt began developing feelings for co-star Angelina Jolie. He maintained that he never cheated on Aniston, but when he confessed these feelings to her, it reportedly ended their marriage. Later, Pitt and Jolie got married, but the real-life Mr. and Mr. Smith sadly filed for divorce in 2016, though it wasn't finalized until 2024, killing it with general audiences. In the days before streaming, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, with its searing action and sizzling sex appeal, scratched an itch that moviegoers didn't know they even had. Against a budget of $110 million, the film earned $487.3 million, which was enough to buy its titular spies quite a few martinis. This would normally be enough profit to merit a sequel, but stars Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were unimpressed with the scripts they received. Instead of a cinematic sequel, the movie was rebooted nearly 2 decades later into a killer one-season TV show starring Donald Glover and Maya Erskine. When Mr. and Mr. Smith came out, it managed to barely cling to the coveted fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. The film has a 60% score, with critics mildly complaining that the movie's writing could be sharper and that it relied too much on cheap thrills like explosions. However, they generally agreed that the rock-solid chemistry between Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie made this a sexy action epic worth watching. All the stars are shooting it out tonight. That's pretty much where I landed on this film, especially after revisiting it. Mr. and Mrs. Smith isn't a perfect film, and it's true that it sometimes relies a bit too much on action rather than, say, perfectly crafted dialogue. But this kind of star-studded, guns and glory film is increasingly rare these days, and these big names do a lot to elevate the material they are given. As noted before, Pitt and Jolie are especially good, and it's genuinely tough to tear your eyes away from their characters when their sparks are flying even faster than their bullets. Angelina Jolie's sizzling, first-ever movie is now streaming free. Plus, I appreciate Mr. and Mrs. Smith better now that I have watched and seriously enjoyed the Amazon TV remake. The show was generally more serious, turning its premise into an opportunity to explore the crunchy intersections between identity, career, sex, and love. By comparison, the film is more of a lighthearted romp whose premise is mostly an excuse to put as much sexy violence on screen as possible. But let's be honest, who needs a really serious plot when a movie packs this much frenzied fun into nearly every frame? Will you agree that Mr. and Mrs. Smith is a perfect throwback action movie, or would you rather get into a gunfight with your spouse than watch it through to the end? The only way to find out is to plop down on the couch and stream it on Netflix for yourself. If you're watching with friends or family, don't forget the most important part: the intense post-credits debate about whether Brad Pitt should have stuck it out with Jennifer Aniston rather than rolling the dice with Angelina Jolie, the sexiest bad girl of early-aught cinema.